Greetings everyone on YouTube and welcome to this game commentary video with me, Kemsit, and of course Arcane Wilds with the playtest. Now I'm gonna be doing a game commentary video because I'm gonna be shelving this game away for now. It still has a lot of potentials and it's still being developed heavily as well, and it's definitely some fun. I've enjoyed quite a few hours of this, especially with the demo and the playtest, where we gain access to play and level up even further with the campaign of Connor Smith. It's not really a campaign. I feel like it's more of a adventures, because there's like a lack of story, plots, whatever behind it. But I think it can be developed nicely over there as well, as just as this island over here. It doesn't look too different compared to the other islands. And all you can do over here is basically you're just gonna gather resources over here, you're gonna level up constantly, and you're gonna be able to empower your troops. But every time you do that, the enemy doesn't seem to get weaker to you in other campaign missions. And as the time passes through, you're gonna get missions which are gonna be lengthier and more rewarding, of course, too. Even though I would prefer to wish that it's gonna be different, and that you could actually try to finish those missions quicker yourself and make them rewarding for yourself as quickly as possible too, because we enjoy to play through games quickly and consume them swiftly too. But that's not the only thing as well, in my opinion, with this game. What I personally think is that it lacks some diversity with the missions as well, because most of the missions are like constantly protect. For, again, liberating villages, well, you have to protect it. And then there's defend the temples from invading hordes, again, a defensive mission. Then defeat the god and seize the relic. And that's just gonna also, just take time. Why can I not just, when I have enough troops, I want to simply go forward and take them? So it's like 2 defensive missions, and then you have this seize the god relic mission. Then prevent the enemy from stealing the Templars relics. Again, a defensive mission. There's kind of like 3 missions where it's more defensive. Like, where is the total annihilation or something mission, where you destroy the bases and all that and take it over and all that. It will be very more fun, and I don't want to be limited on time, right? I want to be able to move forward on my own pace, let alone the fact that I feel like the strengthening of your troops doesn't seem to be happening too much, as we saw in my previous video where I was literally fighting many enemies. I literally had 60 troops and they didn't do much against the enemy. I think it's just also a matter of countering enemies and all that, but yeah, it doesn't seem to be working that much as well. And another matter of fact is that we have to micromanage so many of our own units. Like, well, I could feel like it would be very cool if the storehouses were universal. And with that, what I mean is, you yourself have like multiple warehouses around the island, and whenever a woodcutter drops some wood over there, you're gonna be able to use it everywhere, and that you're not gonna be needing to pick it up, deliver it to the harbor, or from the harbor you're going to be able to train troops. Because this means I'm going to need to buy more carts and just gather resources and constantly be careful of those too. But as I'm still not able to create multiple troops in hopes to kill the enemy or even defend my warehouses, because the enemy at times seems to be still stealing your stuff sneakily. And that's just really annoying too. Like, I cannot do that myself because the enemy is always way ahead and of me and well protected. So that makes the missions of this Colonel Smith very annoying. The factions seem to be prominent. I've not really seen too much of them. There is certain diversity, especially with the colonials, I guess. And then you have like some Texas Rangers looking like a faction as well, which is nice. But I've not really seen too much of those Indian factions, I think, within these campaigns. There's a lack of diversity there. But overall, the voice acting, well, it's simple, it's nicely made, I guess. The music is fine. The looks are fine. The mechanics are fine as well. It's just, it needs a little bit more adjustments in everywhere. And again, I would personally, as I stated before, have my life made a little bit more easier to lesser the micromanagement, because that is what we all hate doing, unless you have more control over it. And here I do not have much control over it, and that makes me feel very frustrated about it. So yeah, other than that, it was still nice to see sometimes that you can have a little bit more wood extra at times too. And yeah, as I said, it needs to do much more development. The UI has changed, we had some hotkeys, etc. things that added. And yeah, it looks great. So the units that get upgraded, it's also nice to see that uniform changes too, which is really cool. The story of Colonel Smith, well, their units are basically simply the same and all. After that, I really don't have much else to say. Yeah, I'm very overwhelmed by this game a little bit, and yeah, I'll say that if I have this give this game a score from a scale 1 till 10, it will be an 8 for now. To give it some justice as well, of course, and fairness for the effort, etc. given. But I just need so much development more, and obviously, since it's an early access and all that, we have playtest. We should be giving some feedback and all that, and that's what I'll do. With that said, I hope everyone on YouTube enjoyed this, and of course agree with me. If not, feel free to write it down in the comments box below what you find of the game and what you've seen from my videos and what you think about it, and then we can offer it to the developers themselves, or you know, try it out yourself as well and see how it is, etc. Because there's a demo available, but beware that you have only a level cap of 5 with Colonel Smith, and you can still do some things. There's also availability of playing some different mods of this campaign. Sorry. But I'm not gonna be touching them. I'm gonna just simply be playing some other games and all that. I gotta move on, as I'm very full of this already. And with that said, I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like button and subscribe to my channel. If you're new and wish to support it, do you want to recommend something or record a game together? That's possible as well. Just write down comments box below, or join my Discord server so we can have a chat about it. Till then, I shall see you guys latest.